We need not to be let alone. We need to be really bothered once in a while. How long is it since you were really bothered? About something important? About something real? These words, spoken by a rebellious old professor in Fahrenheit 451, cut to the heart of Ray Bradbury's chilling vision of the future. A world where books are illegal, where ideas are dangerous, and where people are too distracted by mindless entertainment to care. Hello. I'm Timothy, and welcome to Novel Summary. Today we are reading through Fahrenheit 451, written by Ray Bradbury and published in October 1953. The story follows Guy Montag, a fireman whose job is not to put out fires but to start them. In this world, firemen don't save, they destroy. Books are illegal and anyone caught with them faces severe punishment. Instead of protecting knowledge, Montag and his fellow firemen burn it, watching flames consume ideas, history, and rebellion. At first, Montag takes pride in his work. He's never questioned why books must be burned. He just follows orders. But something inside him begins to shift when he meets Clarisse McClellan, a 17-year-old girl unlike anyone he's ever met. Where others are numb, she is curious. Where others avoid conversation, she asks questions. She makes Montag see the world differently, makes him wonder if he's truly happy. Clarisse's influence plants a seed of doubt, but it fully takes root when Montag watches a woman choose to burn alive with her books, rather than live without them. There must be something in books, something we can't imagine, to make a woman stay in a burning house, he thinks. For the first time, he wonders if he's been on the wrong side all along. His home life only deepens his disillusionment. His wife, Mildred, is addicted to television. Massive wall-sized screens that spew endless, meaningless entertainment. She drowns in noise and distraction, filling her emptiness with shallow conversations and sleeping pills. When Montag tries to talk to her about his doubts, she dismisses him, more concerned with her family on the screen than with reality. Unable to resist his growing curiosity, Montag secretly takes a book from one of the burnings. He doesn't understand it, but he feels its importance. Desperate for answers, he seeks out Faber, a retired professor who remembers the world before books were outlawed. Faber explains that books aren't just words on a page. They represent the kind of thinking society has abandoned. He tells Montag that people don't just need books, they need the ideas inside them. They need time to think, to reflect, to feel. Montag realizes how empty his world has become. Determined to break free, Montag makes a fatal mistake. He tries to wake others up. He reads poetry to Mildred's friends, hoping to shake them from their trance. But instead of inspiring them, he terrifies them. They report him. Montag's boss, Captain Beatty, has suspected his rebellion all along. Beatty is a fireman too, but unlike Montag, he believes in the system. He taunts Montag with literary quotes, showing that he knows books well, but he sees them as dangerous contradictions, sources of unhappiness. To prove his loyalty, Beatty orders Montag to burn his own house. Montag obeys until he doesn't. Overwhelmed with rage and fear, he turns the flamethrower on Beatty, incinerating him. Now a fugitive, he runs. The entire city watches as authorities broadcast his escape like a reality show, sending a mechanical hound, a terrifying robotic enforcer to track him down. Montag barely escapes, finding refuge with a group of exiles known as the Book People. These are men and women who have committed entire books to memory, becoming living libraries in the hope of one day rebuilding society. They tell him that change will come, not quickly, but inevitably. The world is on the brink of self-destruction. And then, almost as if on cue, the war that has been looming in the background finally erupts. The city Montag fled, the society that erased books, numbed minds and worshipped ignorance, is wiped out in an instant by atomic bombs. As the dust settles, Montag and the book people walk toward the ruins, carrying with them the knowledge of the past, the only hope for the future. Fahrenheit 451 is more relevant today than ever. It warns against the dangers of censorship, distraction, and the slow erosion of free thought. It asks us to consider, are we truly thinking for ourselves? Or are we just consuming whatever is easiest? The book doesn't just tell us what happens when knowledge is destroyed. It forces us to ask if we're letting it happen in our own world. What do you think? Is Fahrenheit 451 still relevant today? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more literary deep dives.